Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. We are about to continue playing Stygian, Reign of the Old Ones, and hopefully now the issue that we were having previously, I couldn't see the Twitch chat, which happens sometimes. I'm still not sure why, but hopefully that is now fixed, and we can actually get a good banter, good back and forth going. Now, I am going to take time out to fix certain things. For example, the whole full screen, not full screen nature of this game. For some reason, it does not save my settings. I have to fix it every time. But, there we go. Yes, definitely do. Fantastic. Alright, so I skipped the spiel. We need to go through the opening spiel. Welcome to this continuation of the stream of Lovecraftian Video Games. This is the stream where I play Lovecraftian Video Games for my thesis research. This game is streaming to Facebook and to Twitch, but I cannot see any chatter that happens on Facebook, and sometimes I can't even see what happens on Twitch, because sometimes the software bugs out on me. But I should be able to see what you put on Twitch, so if you are there and I am chatting with you, that's where it'll happen. Other things. So, if anybody was wondering, the opening music was Tentacle by Falcon Shield, played with permission, as all the music I play is. And as always, well, actually, I can promise a long stream tonight because my disability shouldn't affect us today, because it already affected me a few hours ago, and usually I don't have to deal with it more than once a day. If I do have to deal with it more than once a day, it's because something is going on in my brain, and you know, that is a fun and games unto itself. But I don't believe that's happening at the moment. So we actually should be fine for the rest of this evening, with no issues whatsoever. The only other thing that I want to throw out there is I love chatting to people. So if you can drop over on Twitch and you can shoot me a message, freaking do so. I love it. Great. I can see we've got a few viewers already. So I will get started, I guess. So, let's load, and load. Alright, in order to cast the logic-defying spells of Stygian, you must pay the price with your sanity. So they've taken Call of Cthulhu logic there. Cool. Yeah, like, as I'm playing this game, I'm feeling that this game is more influenced by Call of Cthulhu than it is necessarily by the actual written works. I mean, it is clearly influenced. They've clearly done their reading, because there's been a number of references. But, so, the shorthand of how I'm feeling about this game right now, and it's a good game, I am enjoying it, is because Lovecraft's aesthetic, it's dealing with everything we know. This isn't a horror story of the unknown. This is, hey look, it's all here now. And it's all known, it's all in front of us, deal with it. Which isn't the same vibe. It still very much has the aesthetic, and the aesthetic is in spades. But, certain elements of horror aren't there now, because of that factor. So, why have you guys not followed me? How odd. Regardless, we are going to try. Anything else we can try? Well, I haven't got his thing yet. Vehicles locked. Minor earthquake. We can't go in there. That doorbell does nothing. Yes, unfortunately, I've been blocked from continuing. So, if you missed it in the previous one, he is after me to pick up this fancy stopwatch that is in the attic of the building. The attic of that building is occupied, and I'm not allowed to engage with it until it is no longer occupied. So, I guess I need a rest. Let's do... Oh, wait, medical treatment? Medical treatment. Yeah, do some medical treatment on yourself. And then do some medical research. You can do some occult research. Or not. Oh, they take points or something, do they? I'm a little confused. Okay. Medical research. Medical treatment of the self. So that worked. And it looks like I still have 3 points remaining, so... medical research. Oh, I have to actually pick something. Right, that makes sense. We're just going to do some general medical research there. He doesn't need any real medical treatment. Occult research, work on that. And yeah, you can scout, I guess. Doesn't have anything to read, I guess. You know what? Some reconnaissance and keep. And I don't have anything for you to read, so that'll be it, I guess. I have learned how to make cocaine. Okay. Well, at least I gained a whole lot of health. Gained 9 sanity and 1 health after some rest. Made progress in the occult research. Discovered the power of the compass. Excellent. Nothing recovered. Investigated the surroundings and kept watch while I was... Awesome. Alright, well, let's have a look. Can we see... Where is the occult item? There. Oh, I still don't know its malediction yet. But increased world map speed. Okay, so I can move around faster, I guess. I want. In the meantime, let's go see if that bunker, well, not bunker, that attic is available yet. So that attic is not available. I genuinely do not know what to do next. I mean, I suppose I could visit multiple locations again and look at people and see if any of them have any new information for me. But I've never been a fan of that. That it was a mechanic in a lot of early games of just talk to everybody and try everything 20 times until you find the exact right combination and order. I want to rest. Oh, why? Why? Okay. Sure, let's have a conversation. Let's blouse then. I usually drink before the shoots to calm my nerves, just the right amount of course. I guess my nerves need it constantly these days. Shoots? Oh, forgive me, I'm Clara Bell. I was an actress. You'd have probably known my name if things had gone right for once in my life. Heard the movie Hollow Hearts? No. Not a surprise, it was never released. The critics saw it though. I remember one of them, Bill Hunt's, approaching me after the special screening telling me, "You've got it, Clara, you're real star material." He say that he was drunk and flirty as a male baboon in mating season, but ever later I had to think about what he had said to me about this star material thing. So I have an eternity to reflect upon these things. Star material. Why should I be some material after all? Yeah, still can. I mean, I wanted to be an artist to defeat that notion in the first place, but you have to fit somewhere in their world, be a good wife, or be good fun. Or you're better than that, be a good investment. All my life, I wanted to be there on the magazines, on the silver screen, all that jazz. But you know, sometimes I can't help thinking that this may actually be the better alternative. I would never have quit going for the top myself. Well, you know what's best for you. Thanks for your safe answer. Come on, this is the end of the world. Be more sincere, darling. What are you doing in Arkham? I really wish I knew. It's a mystery to me as well. I was waiting for the release of Hollow Hearts at a hotel in LA when Bernie called me. Manager. Bernie wanted to meet a private funder in Arkham. I hastily came to this forsaken place. Couldn't afford refusing such things, you know. When I arrived at the train station, Bernie was nowhere to be found. He was supposed to meet me there, but he never came. Who next? I was too tired and confused. I decided to wait for Bernie here in Arkham for a few days, so I headed to the Essex Hotel. I could have said that it would be my new home for the rest of my life. You can still afford staying there, dollar being obsolete and all? Say I've met the right. No, it was never really about the money. Money is just another way to display power. Survive my childhood and you'll know. What about your childhood? Oh, but my psychiatrist now. Forget it. Skeletons are best left in the closet. That's not true. Skeletons are best left parading around like they've got their own little pride table. I want skeletal pride, darn it. Did you see Bernie later? No, never. Everything before the Black Day seems blurry now. Did he really call me that day, or was it a dream? Did he ever arrive in Arkham? I see. Goodbye. Oh. That was, good information. Let's, see if people have something to say. I get it, cut it out. I said, Dawkins, I tell you one last time, if I ever hear your bloody voice again, I'll break your darned pot of a bottle. Do you hear me? All of you. You're early, cabin boy. Good, sit down and drink some ale with me. Cabin boy? Cabin boy? I'm not even a boy. I'm glad that was the response. My response was actually a response. Have I? Or perhaps we're all in a ship, in a damn ship sailing through the black forsaken waters there, and that makes you my cabin boy. Alright. Or girl, if you prefer. It won't change your duties on deck. What did you say to me, you foul-mouthed etc. spawn? I don't know if that word is permissible on Twitch, YouTube, whatever, so just gonna roll with it. Yes, the ship. Can its name be Arkham? You know what, perhaps there is some wisdom in your words, although I still think you aren't right in the head. Long Tom, just when I thought you'd come to your bloody senses. No, I'll be sitting here drinking my ale, or whatever this is. What did you say, cabin boy? I haven't said anything. Who are you talking to? The brig. You mean in my bag here? No one of importance to you. Just a low-life scum of the sea. Noden's lot like me. How dare you, you horn-swoggling expletive. Nodens? And upon dolphins' backs on a vast granite shell wherein rode the grey Nodens, lord of the great abyss. You'll learn more about him in your time on deck, cabin boy. They even serve the needs of the god of the great deep, like I do. But not like those old, tyrannical, unfeeling gods that rule this realm now. He finds purpose in mortals, although rarely. Shut your trap, Peters. Long Tom, just when I thought you'd come to your bloody senses, no, I'll be sitting here drinking my ale or whatever this force is. Right. Tell me then, cabin boy, before you leave, why do you follow the man who sails the whirlpools of reality? You mean the Dismal Man? Dismal. Yes, that's bloody fitting. Now answer my question, cabin boy. I believe he have an answer. He may have a hand in all this, and if he does, he'll pay. I don't have anything better to do. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'd like to join him. I don't want to spend the rest of my days here. I don't know. There's a strong urge to follow him. Bit of mine. And I can't actually see that bottom of my screen. go with 2. 2 sounds, Be more careful where you give out loans then. He often pays his debts in blood and tears. What? Peter's found another one. Good boy. Alright. I want whenever I decide to leave this rat hole of a tavern, of course. No one here is going anywhere. But me. I'm going somewhere. Somewhere other than here. Oh, he is too busy playing. I already talked to her. He offers me nothing of value. Tell me about Waxface. Yeah, thanks for the advice. I need a drink. No, what I need is a rest. What I need is the stopwatch. Anybody got time for that? Can't play darts. I am very uncertain what to do now. So, why is that not doing anything? What's happening? Hunger. Hunger is not good. How do I eat? I don't actually know how to eat. Do I need to buy some food? Is that it? Did I not? I know I've eaten before. I just don't remember how to do it. Those are cigarettes. That is some toilet paper. Gold ring, alcohol, silver necklace. Okay, so he doesn't offer me any food. I don't seem to offer me any food. Camping supplies. Okay. Can I eat it? No? Components. I honestly don't know how to deal with hunger. This seems like a problem. It seems like potentially a big problem. Grimoire map. It'd be nice if I could visit any of those other locations. Investigate the statuette. Didn't learn much. I need to find something about it. Okay, so that, I guess, is what we're really looking for at the moment. Can't get the pocket at the moment. I need to find somebody else who can give me more information about the statue. What's that? Okay, that's just the guy who's already following me. Raving lunatic? Okay. I'm really not sure what to do here. Like, not just, I'm not sure how to eat, I'm not sure how to proceed with the story. I'm a bit concerned that I don't know how to eat. Like, it sounds like I really need a fix. Oh, I'm going in there. I don't care if you can't go in there. Nope. You don't seem to have anything of use. How do I eat? Like, I'm suffering from hunger. I need to eat something. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's try talking to him. Maybe I can get something from him. Nope. He wants me to hurry because he needs that watch. Goodbye. Man who won't talk, will you talk now? No. Those kids, who knows? Maybe those kids will know something helpful. Otherwise, I'll try ringing that doorbell and maybe hopefully there'll be a dialogue option for that. Nope. I'm not going to bother talking to all of them. Sounds like a useless plan. Yep. Nothing there. Whoa. I guess I'm not going inside. There's nothing of value here, except for the campfire at the moment. Whew. I almost feel like I've hit a dead end. I haven't quite, but I feel like it. We're in the middle of something, good to know. Can't do anything with that. No one in their right mind would want to live inside this, nor would purchase any kind of food from the fish. I need the food. I would eat that because I don't know what else to do. Hang on. That was just a regular resident, weren't they? Yep. If I starve to death from not... Ooh! Okay. That's something. On immediate scrutiny, you deduce that his wounds, which extend from collar to groin, were inflicted by a broad blade with a singular, almost preternaturally keen edge, every single thrust perforated right through muscle, sinew, and bone. Wow. Can we talk to people here? The Arkham resident is looking at the mutilated corpses of hypnotized by the slowly burgeoning pool of blood that threads its way through the cobblestones of the doomed town. What happened here? The stabber! The stabber is killed again! Stabber? The Arkham stabber! Where have you been living, madam? I think this is the third victim, all butchered, stabbed until they end up like poor Julian here. You mean like a honeycomb? You think this is funny? Wait until he comes for you and then we'll see how funny it is. Julian, you know this man? Not a bad fellow. Stay at the guest hotel. Didn't deserve such a fate. Nobody deserves that. Deserves what they reap here. Yep, everybody agrees with that. What do you know about the Arkham Stabber? Nobody has any idea who he is. Even the mob can't catch him. Some say he's a demon. Others speculate that he's a loony of the worst kind. Now, hey, that's my night job. How do you know the Stabber is a he? I don't. He could be a she. Would only be fair after what those brutes did to all the, yeah. Never mind, I better go. Goodbye. You're about to leave the site of the gruesome murder, you notice something odd about the murder nearby. Nothing but the shake in the throes of seizure. His pupils transform from black to murky white. Yes, does he have any food? Abruptly, he kneels, possessed by an unknown force, dips his hands in the blood pool on the pavement, and begins to draw a star-like symbol on the ground, the dead man's freshly spilled fluid. Does he have any food? As you are watching this scene in bewilderment, the milky eyes turn directly at you, and the broken man's face is an ominous look completely alien to his appearance. Your path crosses with the dead one. This simple flight of a soul will uncover more. Look, poorly, a dead fella. Alright. We didn't, you moron. Then it must be... Come on, say the words. Or don't... Oh look, Sherlock Holmes. Close the case wide open. Must be that psycho killer. Look, it's out of order. Talk to them. Two of the mob fodder are speaking below their breath. They seem unaware of your presence. Corley, it seems that Stabber sent another fella to the big fleet. Could I bring word to the face? You get paid to be this dumb, Marlon? Does he seem like a man of the face to you? No, Corley. Then think about it. Is it really necessary to take this to the face ourselves? Don't you remember how mad the boss got when that gumshoe Wilkins failed to find that psycho Stabber? Wilkins? You mean that so detective whose arm we cut off? The one staying at the eel? Oh, maybe he's the one who's occupying that room. See? You can be smart when you need to. Then you must have been there when the boss got hot under the collar after that idiot Wilkins told him that he couldn't find out who the Stabber is. Wilkins is the Stabber. Ah, that was a lot of words at one time, Corley. Let me think. Boss got mad that day, So do I take the word to him or not? Marlon, I sometimes really wish I was Wall, you know? Like that one over there. Simple, unpainted, indifferent brick wall. A wall? What is that, Corley? So I could simply speak without needing to comprehend you, Marlon. Look, I plan to not be around when the boss learns that the Stabber Psycho is still on the rampage. You better do the same. He's not one of us anyway, so who cares? Let's beat it, Marlon. What are you looking at, sheep? I heard the Hawk came back and struck again, and I came to see for myself. Nothing. I overheard a few things. Nope, we're gonna see. Heard the Arkham was on the loose, came to see for ourselves. Well, this is not the Arkham Ball or some damn fairground attraction. You're gonna mind your own business or Marlon make you the main attraction. Maybe my own personal tormentor, but when it comes to whacking the like of you, he's a straight-up virtuoso. That's my grip. Forgive me if I don't have time to pay for the performance. I don't want to start a fight with these people. Okay, well, I suspect this is the information I need in order to go and get into that room, hopefully. Can I talk to him? Need some information about a former guest, a young man named Julian. The privacy of our guest didn't play a little about him. I have to admit the accommodations may have taken a slight downturn recently, but definitely not to that level. He's dead. Oh, that is unfortunate. Not quite unexpected, though. I find a dead guest in one of the rooms almost every day. I need the information in order to investigate his murder. If that's the case, I think I can make an exception. Julian, no surname given, checked in with 3 others. Minor of those men coming to the hotel right before the Black Day. I recall I was suspicious of them right away. They do not at all seem the caliber of gentlemen we prefer here, mopping up the lobby like clueless immigrants straight from the ship. They paid for 2 king-size rooms in advance. Yeah. Yep. Anyway. Sometime after the Black Day, though, God knows how long, Julian and the one with the Irish accent left the hotel. Also, they're Irish. You don't like them because they're Irish, I see. The others carried on here. What are the names of the others you mentioned? Salvador, Abel, and Milan. The late Monsieur Julian seems to have arrived with them. So, I guess one of them is Adam. Which one? Because 3 of them are dead now. Who had the Irish accent, but if I were to guess, it would say Keelan. It's certainly the most Irish of the bunch. May I inspect the room where he stayed? I would not recommend it. Carrie Jack is currently residing in room 303. I don't think he's planning on checking out anytime soon. He is celebrating the crime, what he did to Betsy Ross. Heartbreaking to think of it. As a reward for his service, Waxface granted Monsieur Carry On with unlimited copperhead and 2 of his personal courtesans. Betsy Ross? You haven't heard of her? First months of Monsieur Braxton's reign? few of Arkham's bravest men and women, or dumbest, openly defied the mob. Turned vigilante, masked guerrillas who risked their life to bring some hope back to Arkham. These rebels were hunted down one by one until only Betsy remained, a fearless woman who wore Old Glory for her disguise. For months she showed the courage the rest of us lacked and offered hope of the justice we all wished for, until Carrie and Jack shot her in the head and left her body to the fools. And that, madam, is how hope finally died in Arkham. I guess we weren't here for those things, even though, we just stayed in the attic the whole time. That's sad to hear. The same sad chanson has been playing since everything went downhill around here, madam. What is Copperhead? It's a special whiskey the mob produces. They put a live copperhead's egg inside a full bottle, and the serpent bleeds its poison into the liquor while drowning. I know it doesn't sound very tempting, but they actually drink it, madam. Believe it will make them manly or something. Definitely not a vintage, any respectable sommelier I would recommend. Miss Carrie and Jack can drink plenty of it. Naturellement. I don't know if that word is correct. In fact, he claims to be the Copperhead drinking champion. He is dangerously boastful about it. Another thing. But regrettably, I can see you're not one of the ladies and gentlemen, blah blah blah. Tell me about this Carrion fellow. Monsieur Carrion is one of the high-ranking representatives of the mob. He is celebrating the crime. I've read that. That's interesting. I have to go now. Let's, see if I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Ooh, I can go upstairs now. Check to make sure I got everything in these rooms. I'm pretty sure I did, but somebody suggested that I might not have, so... I definitely opened that box. Well, it's locked. Cool. Alright, so I did do everything in that room. Can't go into either of those rooms, so I guess we are going to head upstairs some more. Oh, that is creepy such and such. Let's look at it. A rather unnerving cult symbol has been drawn on the floor of this filthy and disorderly room, constituting the evidence that its tenants would have had motives other than mere self-indulgence. Yeah, I think that would be a product. See, canned spaghetti, I have rations. How do I eat them? Manuscript of Spit of El Rizzi. Cultist robe. Note to Agatha. There. Let's look at it. No? Use it, maybe? No? I guess the text comes up for point whatever of a second and then disappears. I don't know. No matter. Let's check what's in these other rooms. You can hear somebody sobbing behind the door. Leave me alone! Alright, this should be the floor of our Keelan, no, not Keelan, the Orion dude. However, the guy who killed the other conversation request outside. Okay. As a creature who spent almost all his existence in such environments, I can say with complete certitude that this place is haunted. Specifics I should be worried about. Whoever or whatever the entity found this room may be, let us hope we do not become the target of their wrath beyond the grave. Well, thank you for that information. Which means we're definitely going to steal their stuff, and once we have stolen their stuff, we will certainly have an issue. Let's go. The Book of Law. Cool. Early prophesies the coming of Horus with the Book of Law, which serves as purveyor of Lima, a new chapter in the moral and spiritual evolution of men. Okay. The thing. The dampness that pervades this room has embrittled the frame of this enormous bed. Cool. Keeping clear of that. Coarse and burly man with a dangerous look in his eye gruffly yanks the door open. From his grotesque features to his disturbing odor, everything indicates that he is the infamous Carrion Jack. Who are you? Room service, I need to clean up, just take a few minutes. Now listen to me, servant, because I'm only going to say this once. If you ever knock on this door again, for any reason, someone will be cleaning your intestines from all over this room. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah? Like what? Like you bolt down a lot of copperhead, they say you've got stamina. I'll show you my stamina inside, but pray to your god that I already got good merchandise inside. You a copperhead drinker? I feel like I'm gonna have to say yes to progress. Like, it'll get me in that room, it'll get me dealing with him or whatever, but I am not a drinker. This character is not a drinker. She does not have stamina. So, I don't want to challenge him directly. I don't want to insult him. So, that's 1 and 3 out. I don't want to say no, so I guess I'm going with 2. You are? I'm seeing tougher men tough up their guts trying to outdrink me. I'm going to enjoy this. Crack what open. The copperhead whiskey, you idiot. You come to my door, shouting your mouth off and expect to drink my poison? Show the bottle. I don't have it with me, then get out of here before you make me angry. Yep, that's fair. That is fair. I will come back with some copperhead whiskey wherever that is. Which probably will be next door at the pharmacist. Oh, what a nice clean room. This is where Etienne makes his home. So we're going to steal his stuff. Or not. He is a smart man. Aha! But he left me with lockpicks. Though besmeared with soot and grime, this vanity table is full of victims of the general decrepitude, cleaning away at this one spotless victim. How do I? That's a useless key. Well, that sounds like I might be able to use it over there. On the other hand, it does sound pretty useless. Nope. Alright. Well, I just robbed him of all his stuff. No more upstairs. Oh, now that I've gone all the way up, I can speed out. I love that the bottom of it was just cesspool. Hello, Etienne. We have stolen all of your belongings. All of them. Yep, we're leaving. We're leaving. We see him. Need to go to Honest Bills. Alright, we're gonna try and go up to the attic again. Like, the detective or whatever was in there. But after that, we're gonna go to the pharmacist and see if we can get some copperhead whiskey. Maybe he'll have some. I need a drink. Do you have some? Reggie's, Bootleg, Mammoth Cave, Copperhead. Yeah, let's grab all 4. No, let us not grab all 4. That is expensive stuff. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, okay. There's only 1 in there. Okay. Let's... Yep, I'm gonna pay him for that. Hate to run out of money in this game. Wonder how you get more of it. I can't go up. I have to pay the owner first. Want to rest in the attic, but it's occupied. Darn it. So I still can't get up there. Well. Oh. That is something. We're gonna go check that out. Oh, there's a door there. I should have tried that earlier. Anyway, we're just gonna check out the drug. I know it's bought the Copperhead with. I wonder if we could have made it. Okay, so I don't have a recipe myself. Let me see your stock. And you do not have... Cool! So it looks like I made relatively the right decision in buying that for 76. I still kind of wish that I was able to sell that 0 key. It'd be nice. The guy clearly wanted it. Why can we not sell it to him? Okay, every time you say no, not in there, we're going in there. Maybe we should not have gone in here. This looks like a thing I shouldn't have witnessed. The heavily scarred man who was conducting the ritual abruptly turns to you like a scared predator caught in a trap. Soon after, this man must have been condemned to some kind of torture that ultimately crippled both his flesh and soul. After making a heathen hand gesture, the man speaks with a voice that can only be described as a disturbingly loud whisper. They sent you to bring me back, cult. A frog is still the easy meat he used to be. One step closer, and Basil Tharg Arnold shreds you into 1,000 pizzas. Yes, he shreds you into 1,000 pizzas. Perfect. Alright, I have no idea what's going on here. Make yourself known, woman. Tell me your true name, or I'll let the Blackworm bow you. I am Insert Lie here. Hey, yeah. Maybe my true name sounds like a bad plan, but I'm gonna do it. My guess is not to be the mantle of lies on you. It means you may live for a few more minutes. Few minutes? Think I would take the risk of letting you go? Ah! Ah! Are you alright? I cannot let you go. No one see me on this side of the river. I am proficient in medicine. Let me help you. The ones you see on the surface remain insignificant compared to some others. No, you cannot help me. The pain is part of me now. It's the black hound that has bitten into my calf and will never let me. It may be true, but I think I can do something for those visible infected lesions. In Basil Tharg Ardu decided that this might be for our mutual benefit. Do your job, Doctor. Examine and treat the man to the best of your capacity. You treat some of the more recent infected wounds, but the closer you examine him, the more you understand the marks on the body are only the tip of the iceberg. From his deliberate shaky movements to his tense expression, you understand that this man has been conditioned to expect pain like Pavlov's dog. Hey, hello, sign. When you're done treating him, he glances at you with befuddled eyes. Not bad, Duff. Not bad at all. Don't mention it. It's my job. Well, Doc, it seems you've earned the right to take passage. I am Basil Tharg Anu of Lake Angel. I have some questions before I leave. Do you have... Oh, let's do that one last. With this infernal guest. His name is Basil Tharg... Basil. His name is Basil Tharg Anu. And I advise you to identify his true name. He is a guest in my domain, and also my only ally in this game of Cat and Mouse. Even as an ally, Basil, you also agreed to keep her functional. Let's say I like the term functional. Stop asking questions about my guest. Better leave. I have other questions. Shit. Fine. Get on with the session first. I mean, that's clearly who we need to talk to for the statue. Going back in again. Look, you paid us a visit, Basil. It's the doc. We having that big bag of yours. Got a 14, perhaps? How did you become like this? Do I look like I enjoy discussing this? You think I secretly have some good memories that I'm about to reveal? They stamped, scraped, and fed for all purposes until I was reborn in their eyes. Let's just say I was more interested in learning than worshipping, so they had to rehabilitate me. It sounds like me if I was in a cult. I was much more interested in learning than in worship. They had to teach me that questioning leads to the ultimate form of happiness. Under the awakened, sanctified, no other than devaluing yourself can bestow tranquility. So they devalued me to a point where only suffering would pain. You like to barter? Yes, as long as you have something that takes my pain away. I had some stolen tomes and manuscripts from the cult before making my escape. Some of the volumes I've studied thoroughly and do not need anymore. Okay! Oop. This is, nifty stuff! I can't afford any of them, because I am a box carrying. But, tell you what, you can tell me something about this statue of Cthulhu. Of course, that is the representation of Cthulhu, the grandfather as him. People have been telling us they can feel its presence nearby. I even heard that a band of cultists actually saw His Majesty in full glory rising on the horizon. I've also heard that when they went down, almost all of them were dead, with miles of ore permanently fixed to their fate. And they tell us that the surviving acolyte say just one thing: "Oh, beautiful Duru." Okay, well, thank you for the information. Oh, you have something to say? I'm listening. You don't seem to have anything to say. Oh, it's you who had something to say. Man, it is the breathing monument of the evil your kind commit against each other, and I believed I was one of you? How grandiosely naive. Because everyone's given so much credit to humanity in the first place. Yeah, that's... not all of us are like this. According to my experience, my observation applies to almost all of you. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to argue that. Alright, so before we continue, I can see that I've got some viewers, but once again, I'm not seeing any chatter back and forth. So let me check on that. Let me see if there is chatter happening that I'm just not seeing. Oh, tell you what, I should have closed that off. That's probably a little bit distracting. Alright. Any chatter? Doesn't look like I've had any chatter. Well, that's good. At least that doesn't immediately mean that the chat function is failing, because there's nothing to pick up on. But I can see a few of you are watching, so I assume you're over on Facebook. If so, well, yeah. Great if you came join me over on Twitch, but no need. Still over on Facebook as much as you want. In the meantime, eating. Can I eat something, please? I found several cans of food. I have rations. I know I have rations, but I can't. What do you mean, Zero? I up from a can of earlier. I picked up several. I don't know what's going on with that. Possible I might starve to death due to a slight blitz. I hope not. Oh, I can turn on stealth. Huh. I had spotted that earlier. Probably wouldn't have helped for anything I've done so far, but still, the point remains. So, good to know that that's actually an option. How are we doing for time? It is 10:40 right now. How long have we been streaming? Can I see? Nope, no idea how long we've been streaming for. Don't tell me to disappear. I have business in here. Business, I say. Up to floor 3. Alright. It's time to attempt to drink myself silly. When I have, one of my stats. I mean, they're not... Oh, actually, they are pretty bad compared to some of the others. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm going to, drink myself into a coat. I have the Copperhead. To all the brave dead idiots of Arkham. Let's enter a drinking contest with Karen. I will lose! And I'm out. Maybe I should have stayed before we tried doing that. That might have been, well, I don't know how to get past that now. There is no way that I am winning a drinking contest against that man. I've been in here? In here. Knock, knock, knock. Paper boy, get lost. Yeah, but you, maybe you have some food. Doesn't look like you got any food, buddy. How am I supposed to survive without food? Off. Something's under the university. Rathshack doesn't pay you much. No, Jeremy, I'm afraid. I haven't found your woman. Okay, well, I'm really not sure what to do here, because, I mean, yeah, let's get out of shooting range. I could spend all my money on getting some more Copperhead, but, I'm never gonna win that. I'm never going to win a drinking contest, and it didn't really give me an option to pass it over to anybody else. Like, let's have a look. Can I see? Oh, I see the others there. Like, oh, they're not too good at it either. Hmm. Yeah. I'm not sure how to do this. Really not. So look at the journal, see if that's given me anything I've missed it. Investigate the statuette. Still don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. I might just pop over to that giant effigy out the front. Talk with Detective Wilkins at the old alehouse. I tried that. I did try that. Find the other members of Julian's group. Okay. Okay, there's nothing I can do with that. She was just a regular resident, so nothing to do there. Can't really... Is that Detective Wilkins? Oh, there he is! Okay, yes. Bulky man with a missing arm is occupying one of the grimy tables of the old eel. It appears he is struggling to drink his troubles of late, but the pain written on his face tells a different story. I mean no disrespect, but I have no plans to share this table. I recommend trying your luck somewhere else. Are you Wilkins? Well done, you found me. You must be a detective too. What do you want? I'm also investigating the Arkham Stabber. Trust me, the last thing I want to remember in this world, I lost my arm over that psycho murderer. Get lost. Hope it change your mind. Do I look like I want to discuss this? You know how this feels? The pain you can cope with if you're lucky, but the itching, the damn itching, never relents. That's the real hell. You never tried itching a part of your arm a part of you that isn't there anymore? No. That's good, because let me tell you something, you can't. Now let me be so I can properly mourn over, you know, all the things I like to do with my hand. Maybe I can help you with your condition. What can you do? I've heard people calling this phantom pain. How can you heal a non-existent arm? Well, I've got multiple things that I can do. I can say the pain is in your mind. This is not regular pain if the brain's reactive to losing an arm. Maybe we can trick your mind into believing you still have an arm. You know what? I have very high mind. Let's... probably worth a shot, but, let's just go with medicine. You sound like a doctor. Do you think you can stop the pain and the itching? Or more precisely, the pain of not being able to itch something that isn't there? Maybe I'm gonna find you something at the drugstore. You think that snake can help me? Or, you know, get me another one. Chappelle, you being a cripple doesn't make me a waiter. Your ass over here if you want some poison. You seem troubled. No. Okay, let's pop next door, I guess. Yeah, I know I'm hungry. I don't know how to eat. You happen to something that would help with the phantom pain? Actually, I've dusty old mirror box in the back. It comes in handy once in a while. 36 and it's yours. Yeah, here you go. Comfort this thing provides I would equate with giving a flower to a dead person. Yeah, we'll see about that. What's the plan? Have to move to the other side of the arm so that you can see your own reflection of the other arm? This should help with the pain. He placed the mirror device on the table and just to display a symmetrical reflection of Vulcan's intact arm. You can see from his face that the persistent tension that's been bothering him is already fading. Time to put himself together. Nope, you've had plenty of fun. That feels much better. The itching is gone. How strange that the brain can be deceived with such a simple trick. What do you mean, simple? Do you know how long it took us to invent mirrors? Thanks, madam. Much appreciated. Now, let's talk about the arcade stabber. So, you got to know about the stabber. Your choice. You still got 4 limbs after all. With nose on the case, the stabber was targeting mob members, and naturally this got the attention of Waxface. If you kill the king's men, the king comes after you, right? The stabber was a threat to his authority, somebody pissing in his backyard, so his men hired me to find the killer. He wants to preserve his image of invincibility, that's understandable. Look, you don't understand anything about that. Good Samaritan, that bringer of law, unseen Caesar, whatever. With the victims, what were their names? Salvador and Abel, no one important, clueless, fresh recruit mob, that's all. Then I looked into how they were killed. That proved interesting indeed. The wounds all pointed to one thing, a sword, and a big one, with a broad blade. Pierced these fellows dozens of times until they were human Hollanders. I've seen a lot in this profession, but that was ferocious. Salvador and Abel, I remember those names. They were registered at the hotel with Julian, the last victim. That's interesting. Finally, we may have got the pattern. These 3 came to the hotel together. The next question is, are they all dead? I don't know. There is one. Keelan. You can assume that the murders won't stop until this Keelan fellow gets a few more breathing holes. Unless he is the stabber. You think that sounds entirely reasonable. Cannot rule out any possibility. Think about it. Riff-raff arriving from out of town, probably into some shady business, and when the deed is done, they turn on each other like rabid dogs. I've seen it happen before. Whatever the truth is, that was terrible logic, buddy, by the way. That was seriously suspect. Whatever the truth is, you can keep an eye out for this fellow, who may be the key to all. Will do. What else have you got on the case? Now, I have to admit, you're not too bad at this. When you started asking questions, I wasn't expecting much, and that's why I wrapped up on my real leads. No offense, but I prefer not to point my finger at suspects, especially after seeing how brutal the mob can be. I know this is a bad habit. Work ethics can cost you an arm in this place. Think about these suspects of yours. I had 3 good trails, but they all went cold. My first suspect was a redskin called Wajato. Oh, right, that's what that means. The other was a magician called Horatio, and lastly, I had a witness, a mute girl. Wajato? He's the crazy Indian who believes he's continuing the ways of his ancestors, formed his own tribe in Dead Willows after everything went to hell. The shanty town of stinking tents. Wajato is a savage son of a, excuse my language, too eager to use his machete on anyone he finds as a wife oppressor, especially mob people. He doesn't sound too bad. Motive? Check. Potential murder weapon? Check. I'd pay a visit if I were you, but you've been warned, lady. He's awful protective about his territory. He prefers to let that machete do the talking. Where's the Dead Willows? It used to be a resort area alongside the Miskatonic River full of white willow trees. Fancy place. You don't need to be a detective to guess why it's called Dead Willow these days. Tell me about Horatio. Horatio the Magnificent, they used to call him. Oh, nothing magnificent about the man, though. Total wreck. He's vocal about his hate for Waxface. Suicidal, right? Horatio had all the motive to go after some mob blood. I know he uses old-fashioned swords in his show. You know, the puffin, blades, and nonsense like that. Is he alive? Last I checked, last I saw him, he was staying in room number 203 of the hotel. Considering his tendencies, might be a good idea to get your ass over there. Oh, excuse me, in a hurry. What about the mute girl? Donna the Mute is what the other tunnel kids called her. She wasn't always mute, so I heard, but they named that after witnessing the murder of Abel. He eyed with that little girl. same dreadful moment no one else could see. I tried everything, but could never get her to talk. Where can I find her? You can do better. Be my guest. She lives with the other orphans in the Clipes train tunnel in the northeast part of French Hill. Better go. I have a murderer to find. And you still have 2 arms, lady. You owe old Wilkins a drink. Don't forget about that. Good hunting. Fantastic. And I progressed the story. Did I rest in the attic yet? I know I'm getting hungry too, so this is actually really annoying. I don't know where to get camping supplies. I know I've picked up food, but I haven't gotten anything for it. So, Anyway, yeah, we wanted that up too, didn't we? Oh, can't up that. Psychology, I can't. Oh, because I already upped that just then. I'm gonna up. Yeah, let's up speechcraft. That has been putting me in some good stead so far. Alertness, and critical, and maximum sanity. Backler, computer, medical inquirer, +2 to medical research, scientific inquirer, sniper, supernatural resistance, or tough. And there's a few things down here that I can't access yet. What do I want to do? I think I want one of these bonuses. Requires science 2. Medical research. Look, let's do the medical. Let's really bank on this. Alright. Time for you. Play, halt. Less likely to be engaged by enemies. I don't know, I kind of want him to be engaged by enemies. I kind of want him to be my front line. Outsider spread conflict sanity damage. I guess full chance to make the opponent PP. Melee attack. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take that one. She only has the one option apparently, so we're getting trick shot. Firearms goes up, and survival goes up. Oh right, because you're hungry, that's why. Alright. Well, we have just hit 11 o'clock. I think, because I do that sometimes, I think we, let's go, So what I really want to do is I really want to eat some food. That is what I want to do. So here's what we're going to do. I am actually going to save. And I'm going to save and exit. And what I'm going to do is we're going to stop the stream for a bit. And I'm going to find out how to eat. I'm just going to jump online and find how to eat. So that's our game for the time being. We will come back soon. See you then.